Welcome to Chumma Designs. Like, comment, and subscribe. Watch the video and enjoy. Okay, I thought I'd start today's video by fusing the last two rares that we need for the Rotos fusion. We'll see what we have here. Where are you guys? Okay, I think we're all done. So we're gonna fuse the last two epics. We just finished up with the last two rares. I'm gonna see if we've got everybody we need here. I think we do. And we'll get these last two. Get them worked up. Now this fusion is definitely not a new player friendly fusion. This fusion has been pretty ridiculous, to be 100% honest with you. Cost me about 2,500 gems so far, and I don't even have the fusion yet. Rotos is in my sights, but I don't have him yet. So I'm looking at probably another 2,000 to 3,000 gems minimum. We'll see how that works. So there we go. And these two are all set. So I will work up these last two, and I will see you in a little while.
2,000 years later.
Okay, back at it. Think we're all set. I think we're good to go. Figures. They're all locked. Let's go in and unlock them here. Where are y'all? Unlock. And now we're good to go. Just go in and fuse them up. See how the boy looks. Alrighty. Kind of exciting. Really gonna miss these two champions right here, though. I really like them. Alright. And now, here we go. There he is. Cost me about 3,000 gems total, and it'll cost me probably another 900 to get him maxed out and get all of his masteries, and then we'll take a look at him. Okay, let's take a look at our boy Rotos. Finally got him fused. Now, I'm just going to put a disclaimer out right now. I'm not an endgame player. Start of endgame, but most of my videos are going to be for the normal guy, the regular Joe, putting together these champions. You want to be able to use them. You want to make them as good as you can. Not everybody has the super gear, so we're going to look at what I have, and typically speaking, it's going to be gear that anybody can get their hands on. So let's take a look. Look at his total stats here to begin with. So I gave him a ton of health, gave him a ton of attack, gave him 100% crit rate, 100% crit damage. Accuracy isn't super important, although his defense reduction is pretty nice. Look at his skills. So we get Terror Scourge, attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. Also has a 30% chance of granting an extra turn. That turn, extra turn goes off a lot. It is crazy. And you can see I don't have it. I've got a couple of books on them, but I don't have any books here. This is the one. This is the important one. Vitality Plunder attacks one enemy, decreases the target's max HP by 20%, then adds that HP to this champion's own max HP. So basically, when he attacks someone, he permanently deletes 20% of their health and adds that to his permanently. Pretty good ability. Pretty amazing ability. Cannot decrease a single champion's max HP by more than 60%, so that's 3 attacks in one battle. Cannot increase his champion's max HP by more than 60,000, which is pretty amazing. Does not decrease boss's max HP. This champion's max HP will be increased by 15,000 when this skill is used against bosses. So basically, against a boss, this skill will give him 60,000 extra health. The max, 60,000. And you'll see after 4 attacks, it stops doing. It starts giving you the message that his max HP is increased. Excellent ability, amazing ability, super powerful. On my champion, my Rotos, it hits for about 100k. I'm pretty sure I have some footage of that in the clan boss. You'll see later on. I've got a couple of clan boss runs there, pretty crazy. And then Fated Destruction. Attacks one enemy, will ignore 75% of the target's defense. Will also ignore unkillable and block damage buffs. Grants an extra turn if this attack kills an enemy. Amazing ability for the arena. Just absolutely crazy. Just nuts. And then we've got his passive. Will decrease damage from a single enemy hit so that incoming damage will not exceed 50% of this champion's max HP from that hit. Can occur once per enemy attack. So every time an enemy attacks him, this can happen. Grants an extra turn if this damage reduction occurs. It doesn't work against bosses. Instead, he decreases the damage taken from bosses by 15%. And if Siphi the Lost Bride is on the team, it's 30%. I don't know if this actually works or people can't hit him hard enough or what's going on, but I've yet to see this actually work, actually do something. Okay, so we'll go on to his masteries now. I mean, I want the normal, all the way down to War Master, typical route. I picked up, the ability to drop your turn meter here because he hits hard enough, so he should be able to reduce his random skills, or a random skill, pretty frequently. He hits that hard. And crazy as it sounds, on Clan Boss with no lifesteal gear and no real healer, he'll get an extra 2 turns using this ability. It is crazy. He'll heal 6, 7, 8k, and if he gets a couple of attacks off, he's up to 30k heals. It's crazy. And then, of course, went down for retribution for the counterattack, which goes off pretty frequently when you're down towards the end. Usually after your hero dies, he does a good job with it. And then deterrence, which sounds kind of funny, but he has so much health, he doesn't usually get targeted by the stun. So you'll see in my clan boss fights, my Skull Crusher usually takes the hits, and when he gets a stun, Rotos will counterattack. It's pretty crazy. And from what I've been able to see, Rotos can get a counterattack off. He can get an extra hit off a counterattack, and they'll stack up. Now I don't know if they fixed this. I ran one this morning, so I have a what I think might have been a nerf and a post nerf, and you'll see one of them. He'll get extra hits off the counter, and he just goes nuts. And the next one, he doesn't seem to get the same kind of deal. It's a little crazy. Okay, so I'll look at what I have for gear here. There's nothing amazing. It's just stuff that anybody can really get. I focused on crit rate, crit damage, and HP. I tried to focus on speed too, but realistically it was just about impossible to stack all of them together. Gotta grab them some defense. It's not super important. I'd like to get him more defense, but yet again, crit rate, crit damage. Got him some speed, defense, HP, crit damage, damn resistance, but it's nice for arena, I guess. Crit rate gloves. Resistance again sucks, and the stats on this are just terrible. But I do like the crit damage. That's nice. Attack chest. I wish I had a HP chest, but this is what I had. Yet again, like I said, anybody can get it. I mean, it's kind of garbage, but it's got a ton of HP on it. And it grabs some accuracy. That's nice. And then, speed boots. Give him as much speed as I could, trying to get him up to the level I needed him for clan boss. This also is just a terrible piece, but it was the best speed gear that I had with crit rate on it. So that's what I went with. It's got HP, so can't complain too much. And then I just basically want HP here for his ring. HP, grab the little attack, some defense. HP for the banner. Grab some attack on that one, which was nice. Grab some speed, some more HP. Give them some more damage right here, these two, which was nice. And then I went with a 6-star banner, 6-star amulet rather, and it sucks. It's just terrible. If I ever get another one with some real stats on it, that's where I'll go. And that's it. That's him. That's him in a nutshell. Pretty decent. Pretty happy with him. He's pretty crazy. Okay, I'm gonna load up. I think I'm gonna load up the arena next. I'll take him through a couple of arena runs. We'll see how he does. Okay, sorry about that. This video's turned out really super long, and so I think I've decided to split it up into two. So we'll have all of the review on this one, and we will have all of the gameplay footage in the next. I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching.
Fun? You call that fun? That was boring.